Today, I want to talk about the worst mistake women make when they are taking care of their prolapse. And I want you to stay till the end because I have a solution for you to not do that. So I'm going right to the point. The worst mistake women make when they want to take care of their prolapse is to wait to take care of it and then trying surgery first. So surgery is what your doctor is going to tell you. And if it's also what your doctor is going to tell you if your pelvic floor is, if your prolapse is really important, like grade 3 or 4, because once it's really out of your body, it's harder to take care of it. If you do not know what a prolapse is and what I am telling you is making you scared, please watch this video where I explain to you what is a prolapse, why it happens, and all the good and bad stuff around it. But today I want to concentrate on this mistake, which is getting to surgery right away. While I do get that, having a quick fix to a problem is really appealing, I get those feelings too. The problem with surgery is it doesn't address the root cause. What it does is really corrects the structure that doesn't hold the organs anymore, but it doesn't address why your organs were descending at the first place. So yes, they descend because they have lack of support. Your pelvic floor is not doing its job anymore. But is it not doing its job because it had always the pressure of your organs on it? Oftentimes there's something putting pressure on your organs. That is why they are descending. There's also gravity. And if you don't address the reason, you're not going to see results. And this is why 62% of women go back to surgery. Surgery is not a lasting solution. A lot of women, since they don't address the reason, at one point their organs are still being pushed on, and at one point the surgery cannot hold it anymore. Second reason why surgery is not quite the best option to try first is because it has a lot of restriction after surgery. So after surgery, you cannot lift heavy weights for about 3 months. There's pain. Sometimes there's lack of sensation. There's all kinds of undesirable effects, and you have to make sure that you reconnect with your body, and you cannot lift heavy groceries, or you cannot lift your kids. So if you are wanting to do all those things, prevent yourself from doing all those things, I would suggest that you start by readdressing your body before you're, just taking a step back and looking at what break your body needs in order to get back control. So when you go back to your own body, what it's telling you, what it needs, maybe lifting your groceries, you need to do it differently. Maybe you can really engage your pelvic floor and your core to make sure that you're not pressing on your organs each time you do it. You would be surprised on all the things that can add pressure on your pelvic floor when you don't know it. I had a client who was a teacher, and when she had her big teacher voice, she would put pressure on her pelvic floor. If you are lifting heavy weights, or if you have your kids and you're putting them on your side like this, well, it puts pressure on your pelvic floor. So what you want to do is really correct and be stronger to be able to hold your kids without having to get your hip out, if this is the thing putting pressure on your pelvic floor. So we really need to get back to you, to your body, to know what step we need to take in order to help your pelvic floor. It's not a one-size-fits-all. And surgery, while it can be successful, shouldn't be your first step. There are also side effects to surgery. I used to work in a pelvic floor clinic, and unfortunately, I was seeing a lot of women who had pain coming from their surgery, which they didn't have before. And now that their prolapse was corrected, they had pain that they had to learn to live with. So surgery always has a downside because you're playing with a lot of structure, and the pelvic floor has nerves, and there's a lot of things. So you need to put thoughts in it before you undergo surgery. And since there are solutions that don't have side effects, getting back to your body, learning how to move differently will have good side effects, which will make you breathe better, sometimes will reduce stress, can reduce pain in your upper body, and will really have an effect on your life completely and empowering you to controlling your body. So this is where I would start. And if this doesn't work, then we can have a conversation about surgery as last resort. But I would really encourage you to do this first and then and surgery if it doesn't work. So let me know if you have any questions, and if you want to learn how to reconnect with your body, I have a free training where I explain really the 4 steps. There's only 4 steps to really reconnect to your body and getting back into action to your daily life to make sure that you can lift your kids if that's what you want, or go back to running, whichever lights you up. Get back the control on your foundation, on your core, to live a happier life. So look at the link in the comment and let me know if you have any questions. I answer all of them. Have a great day.